for the fans. The glory for the pinstripes.
This is your daily voice plugged directly into the arteries of Yankee Stadium, bringing you the kind of deep dive analysis you deserve. Today, the temperature is rising, and I'm not talking about the weather in New York. I'm talking about the hot stove of Major League Baseball negotiations. We have exclusive intel and hot analysis coming straight from the back channels, involving a name that the casual fan might not know deeply, but who could be the key to our 28th World Series title. We are talking about Carlos Lrange and how the front office is positioning itself for the winter meetings. According to recent reports, specifically coming from John Conahan and backed by predictions from Joel Reuter of Bleacher Report, the New York Yankees are setting the stage for one of those classic Brian Cashman strategic moves. The word circulating in the hallways is that if the team makes a blockbuster trade this offseason, it will be funded by the obscene wealth of elite arms we have stockpiled in our minor league system. And this is where Lrange enters as the protagonist. Carlos Lrange has been identified as one of the top prospects to watch as a trade target, but why him? Let's dissect the player. Lrange isn't just another pitcher in the system, he is a flamethrower. We are talking about an arm capable of reaching velocities above 100 miles per hour, meaning he touches triple digits on the radar with frightening ease. In modern baseball, velocity is the most valuable currency, and Lrange has that in spades. However, as Reuter rightly pointed out, the continued development of a consistent third pitch, the improvement of his control, which sometimes wavers dangerously, and the overall refinement of his mechanics will determine if he will be a rotation ace or a luxury reliever. He has the ceiling of a frontline player, but the inherent risk of any young, high-velocity thrower. It is exactly this profile of high risk and massive reward that makes opposing general managers' eyes light up. The winter meetings are scheduled to take place in a few weeks, specifically between December 7th and the 11th. This is the stage where the big magic happens, where the destinies of franchises are altered in hotel lobby conversations. The front office knows it has a surplus of talented pitchers, and historically, the New York Yankees have never hesitated to use that surplus to acquire proven major league talent. The report indicates that with shortstop George Lombard Jr. being considered practically untouchable, a gem the organization refuses to let go of, it makes total strategic sense that rival teams would turn their attention to our mounds. They want one among Lrange, Elmer Rodriguez, or Bryce Cunningham as the centerpiece in a big trade. For us fans, this generates a mix of anxiety and excitement. Seeing a kid with an elite arm leave hurts, but the promise of an immediate title is the balm that heals any prospect wound. Lrange might not be number one on every ranking, but his fastball puts him on a value shelf that few inhabit. We are talking about a premium asset. Now let's dive into the strategy behind this potential move and what it means for the heart of our team. Brian Cashman, our architect, operates under a very clear philosophy. Pitching prospects are the most volatile currency in baseball. One day, they are the future Cy Young. The next day, an elbow injury changes everything. Therefore, the willingness to trade names like Carlos Lrange, Elmer Rodriguez, or Bryce Cunningham should not be seen as a waste of the future, but rather as a capitalization of value at the right moment. The fact that George Lombard Jr. is considered untouchable tells us a lot about our internal evaluation of our hitting system. The organization sees in Lombard a pillar for the next decade, someone you don't trade for short-term rentals. Pitchers, however, as talented as they are seen as resources that can be replenished by our excellent pitching development team led by the wizard Matt Blake. Think with me, if we can turn Lagrange's raw potential, a kid who still needs to refine his mechanics and develop that crucial third pitch, into an established player who can close games in October or hit in the middle of the order, that is a win for the present. And the present is the only thing that matters to the evil empire. The championship window is wide open right now. Aaron Judge and Garrett Cole won't be in their prime forever. Rumors indicate that it wouldn't be surprising if we saw one or two of these young guns leaving between December 7th and the 11th. The market is starving for young, controllable pitching. Rebuilding teams look at an arm that throws 100 miles per hour and dream of the future. We look at that same arm and see the opportunity to bring in the piece we missed in the last World Series. It is a trade of dreams. They dream of tomorrow. We want the glory today. Furthermore, the depth of our system allows for this luxury. We have Carlos Lagrange, but we also have other arms coming up. The critical analysis suggests that the front office is comfortable parting with electric stuff in exchange for certainty and production. Lagrange's control is still a question mark. The fastball is elite, but if he doesn't know where it's going to land, he doesn't help the big league team right now. By putting him in the shop window before the winter meetings, the Yankees are sending a clear message to the league. We are open for business. We have the ammo you want. Bring us your best players. It is an aggressive stance, typical of the Bronx Bombers. We are not here to hoard minor league awards. We are here to hoard rings. The decision to protect Lombard while making the arms available is proof that the team values positional safety over the volatility of the mound. Get ready, nation, because the next few weeks will set the tone for 2026. The movement is imminent and necessary. The big strategic question I leave you with today is, would you be willing to sacrifice an electric arm like Carlos Lagrange, who could be a future ace, to bring in a veteran who helps us win now? Or is the fear of watching him shine on another team greater? And furthermore, do you agree with the front office's stance on treating George Lombard Jr. as untouchable above our pitchers? I want to see your opinions in the comments. The debate is what makes us stronger. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. Here the coverage is complete and the passion is real. Let's go Yankees!